Pop it, boys.
What's up guys, David Hoffman here from Davidsbeenhere in Seoul, South Korea. Today we're doing something really cool. We're gonna do a DMZ spy tour, which is basically the demilitarized zone, the most heavily guarded area in the world. You have the US, you have North Korea right there on the border, and we're gonna stop at a few different destinations, then we're gonna have some lunch. Are you guys ready?
We're ready. In the back of the vehicle.
Das Gras ist grün.
Der Himmel ist blau.
This is our first stop. It's where Kim Seung-jo incident happened, which basically was an incident in 1968 when 31 spies from North Korea crossed over into South Korea with the mission to kill the South Korean president. So what happened? They made it here. They had a huge shootout between the South Korean police and them. 29 of those spies died. Then one escaped to North Korea and one got captured, and he was the snitch, and his name is Kim Seung-jo. And yeah, that's one of the biggest incidents that's happened between North Korea and South Korea, and it happened right here.
So the guy, Kim Seung-jo, he basically got captured. He was a snitch. He told everything. He told South Korea everything that North Korea was gonna do. He then became a pastor of a church, and now he's still alive and is a TV celebrity star.
Whoa.
Kim Seung-jo, the snitch made good.
And now we're gonna get back into the car and go to our next spot. We're gonna see more places like this, more incidents that happen between North and South Korea.
Yeah, this is way more than just a normal tour. Normally you just get brought to the joint security area, and this way we're learning a lot more about the history.
So our second stop of the day is this memorial to the chief of police during that assassination attempt on the president in 1968. So he was one of the guys who lost his life protecting the president. As you can see, it's a very historical spot, very sad moment in the history of South Korea, but this guy's a national hero.
And this is a driveway, to the top of the mountain.
Next up, we are visiting Palgakjeong, which is an octagon pavilion, and we are going to get some amazing views of Seoul from up here, including Bukhansan Mountain off in the distance.
Bukhansan, he actually hiked up there.
I did like 3 years ago.
Man,
that's probably a little slimmer, a little less like winning the
That's
food.
a big hike. And it's really cold right now. I mean, we're really high up. This is probably one of the highest points in the city, right?
Yeah, it's a different climate over here. Like it's considerably cooler. Yeah.
I'm loving the views here. On this side, it looks more like a small town, but beautiful green. Love the mountains, very lush. And yeah, it really looks small here.
It's super peaceful, and it's still technically part of Seoul, which is fascinating because you think of Seoul as a big sprawling modern city, but on the outskirt areas you have mountains like this.
And that's like a super luxurious area for sure.
Oh yeah.
And then over here.
And over here you got the tower, Namsan Tower.
Yeah, we have.
It's like basically the bullseye of the city.
The bulls are right there, and there you really see Seoul.
Yeah.
Biggest city in Korea, obviously capital, but half the population of the country is right here. 25 million right here. Wow,
man.
That's unbelievable. What a great lookout point. I love it. I mean, I wish they didn't have all these like wires.
Yeah.
I wish we were a little higher.
Yeah.
But still beautiful. Wow, this is amazing.
It is.
Damn, it's a huge city.
Such a big city.
Dude, it reminds me sort of Tokyo, but now with this like, in here you have some cool mountains. Very hilly right there.
It's a city that goes up. It's a high-rise city for sure.
All right, guys. So now let's go to the border with North Korea. It's gonna be like a 1-hour drive. You guys ready? I'm ready.
The next place is the Odosan Unification Tower.
So we've arrived in Paju, and right across that river is North Korea, 2.5 kilometers away. Dude.
We're here. This is the joint security area. So we're gonna go in.
Let's go inside.
You can compare the two lands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's North Korea there, and then what's that over there?
Yeah, it belongs to South Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, they're forest, and they're all almost desert like there.
Wow.
Yeah. So can you guess why?
Looking at it from afar, it just looks like I could get a canoe and just canoe over. Like, it's only 2.5 kilometers. It doesn't look that intense, but apparently it is.
If you do that, they're gonna shoot you.
Obviously,
down.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, but it just doesn't look that as intense as I thought it would look.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest difference that you see is that it's completely flat because they're cutting all the trees. Obviously, that's for energy, basically, and farmland, right?
Yeah. There you go. It's a different world. If you were born 2.5 kilometers that way. Your life is so different if you were born 2.5 kilometers on this side.
Yeah.
One river split dictates a whole different life.
In this building, we have the observation decks. Whenever we get better views of North Korea and the river. So the future dream is to reunite North Korea and South Korea, make it one country, and then if they did that, they would take the bullet train to the capital of North Korea and then cross over to Paris. I mean, that would be amazing if we can go from here all the way to Paris. It would take you forever, but with a bullet train crossing all of China like that.
This is a history in photos of all the significant events between the North and South Korea, dating back to the 1940s up until present day. And you can see all the ups and downs between the relationships between the two countries.
We just arrived to the 3rd level, and here we have an observation deck. We have an indoor part, right, and they have a video, and then we have an outdoor observation deck. We are 3 floors up, so around 40 feet up. And as you can see, that is North Korea. 2 rivers uniting right here. Just incredible views. I mean, you really can't tell a huge difference. I mean, the biggest difference between both the lands is that this side, South Korea, you see lots of green trees. Over there, you see, you know, almost no trees because it's all been cut down. Okay, so we're on the 4th floor observation deck. As you can see, it's a huge open area, and we have these like huge binoculars, right? You can see North Korea. Look over. I mean, basically, it's a lot of empty land. It's a lot of empty land. You see a few people there, some bird life, a few houses, but almost nothing. I mean, very flat, and then you have the mountains, right? But that's all you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was everything I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I'm spying on North Korea. Look at this. Look at this.
That's the clarity's amazing.
Jordan!
Welcome back to South Korea. Let's go.
This guy's funny. So that was the observation deck, but now we're actually going to a military base on the border. I don't think we could film inside though.
No, probably not.
You can't, but you know, a sneaky GoPro.
Are you nuts?
Yeah, no.
He's joking, guys. He's joking, Kim. Right here we have the 2nd defense line. As you can see, a lot of tanks. And you said what, $5 million for each tank? Or $5 billion?
Million.
Billion.
No way, it's billion, man.
I heard billion.
That'd be expensive.
That would be real expensive. That tank better freaking fly, I'm telling you. Okay, so we're 3 minutes away from the military border, and we have to put away the cameras because you're not allowed to take any photos or videos inside due to obvious reasons, security and whatnot. So,
alright guys, so we have to put away our cameras. First off, we have to get the passports, and then put away the cameras. So as we entered the DMZ zone, there was like, you know, mines, a lot of fence, really fortified area.
Yeah.
Really intense.
And so there's security. We had to hand over our passports, and then a soldier boarded the vehicle with us. We put on a Korean flag, and then we drove up to here.
Yeah, we drove to here. We can take photos and video right here, but over that hill, you cannot. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually get photos and video with some of the soldiers really quick.
Yeah.
And then they're probably gonna turn off the cameras. I mean, they were saying there's some spots where we can take photos and video, but most spots you cannot. I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Let's go take a photo with the soldiers. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we've entered a bunker here, and we can't actually shoot looking out the window because that is obviously like a DMZ zone. But we can show you the inside of this bunker, and it's a little tight here. This way. All right, go down.
So I'm entering into the bunker.
So we cannot shoot out this. Oh my God. So just fence. Green. No. It's a video.
Oh, video? Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, I fell. So once we passed the bunker, we walked along the border. So we walked along the southern border, and then it's like 2 kilometers in between the northern border, and in the middle, or it's like the fence, right? But in the middle is the actual border. So you have a little space in between. It's like a lot of nature, just like streams and stuff.
Yeah.
We passed by some guard posts. Then we finally made it here to this building, and here we had an observation deck and a map that showed how many different guard posts there are and shows you how the border goes. And once we're done, they gave us a certificate of completion right here. So I officially have been to the border with North Korea.
Amazing.
So we entered this DMZ experience zone. Oh my God, so don't you dare. So we can try on some army uniforms, and we can also play with some guns. Obviously plastic.
Bang, bang.
Oh my God. What you have on for me is like, that's Russia.
Is it nice?
It's really nice.
Look like a soldier.
Yeah. A
So
Russian soldier.
which must do the soldier like me in the army? I would like to know.
You know, you look like an Israeli soldier right now.
Oh my god.
Ti uccido. Ragazzi.
Deal.
You wanna mess with me?
Before we go to lunch, we're stopping here at the spot where the 31 North Korean soldiers crossed into South Korea in 1968. As you can see, this is what they look like, their uniforms.
They were camouflaged as South Korean soldiers. And yeah, this is the exact area.
Wow, and as you can see right here, you can see how they just like crossed through the fence. They cut it with some pliers and crawled through. And you can also just write on a ribbon. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go have some duck Korean barbecue here on the border. It's about a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
So
it's locally known as ori, and yeah, it should be really good. This isn't, I think this is more of a special type of barbecue. It's not as typical as some other things.
after a quick 30-minute drive, we finally arrived to this restaurant. All we see is a duck outside. We don't know the name, but you said it's Ori?
Ori.
Ori.
Hungry.
So duck barbecue, let's go eat.
You good? Cannot wait.
Duck being served on the grill.
We have just started. They just put all this stuff. As you can see, it looks incredible. Lots of fat. You gotta wait, dude. She has to flip it for us, so she's here. She's gonna flip it for us. She's gonna cut it up, you know, make smaller pieces. And then we have some of this red sauce. I love this sauce we had the other night.
The samjang.
The samjang.
Yeah.
Then we have a miso soup. It looks more like a tofu miso soup, right?
Garlic.
Garlic. It's very nice. So what we do here, similar to what we did the other night, basically we're gonna get lettuce, you're gonna put the duck inside, put garlic, put that sauce, and eat.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You ready for it, Jordan?
I'm gonna teach you, I'm gonna teach you.
I'm ready.
Lettuce?
Please.
Okay, I
So,
told you,
let's leave.
dip it the sauce.
That's this one, so this is like a sesame oil sauce, but I like it with this one. This one's really good, right?
Yeah.
You go with this red one, put it here, big chunk, get some of that garlic, right on top.
And then some onion and kimchi is also.
Yeah,
fine.
you mix it in. Well, I'm just gonna do like this first, make it into this nice little cube, alright? Almost
I'm
ready.
struggling, man.
You're struggling to pick it up.
Garlic, bro. It's not-
You're a bad Asian.
I am. I own that.
Alright, so you roll it up, right? You ready? One bite.
One
Cool.
bite, the whole thing?
Whole thing,
One
ready?
biter. Pop it, boys.
Very nice.
Is it good?
Love the duck. Nice and fatty.
Yeah, duck tends to be chewy.
Very chewy. Very tender. I love this sauce. The red one. Dude, I can just like dip my chopsticks in. It's like,
That is good.
Any
It tastes
side?
like chicken.
You get some more?
I'm gonna try some of this.
That's called chapchae.
Chopchae?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like Chinese Korean food, right?
Hard.
A little bit.
Straight down. That's impressive.
Delicious glass noodles, man.
And
Right?
Yeah, glass noodles.
then we have a soup.
Yep.
So the way we eat the soup with the chopsticks, well, you can't do it with the chopsticks.
There you go.
You drink this.
You can drink it directly, man.
Like you dip it in, and then you get a little bit of juice. So you just do this for a
That's
few,
totally not how
hours
you
of
do
this, and then that's good.
Nice mushrooms too. Good.
So overall impressions pretty good so far?
Well, yeah, I'm going round 2 straight
Round
up,
two.
so it's really good.
You
I
guys like
also
it?
just take it straight too, you know?
Just savage, man. Just goes for it.
Yeah, very chewy. But I love how it's like that. The smoky taste, the charcoal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good stuff, huh?
Wow.
All right, so this Korean barbecue is amazing. What really makes it great is that there's so many different side dishes. Banchan, so we've got pickled cucumbers over here. We'll have seaweed. Grab a bite of that. There we go. Wow.
Oh, it's slammed.
Oh, huge fish. We've got onions, we've got garlic, and we've got kimchi, which is a fermented Korean cabbage. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of that, a little bit of garlic. Still chewing on the seaweed. So good. Nothing tastes quite as good as cooked garlic, I gotta say.
Of all the sides, my favorite is the seaweed. It's like very thick seaweed. It's a little different than wakame. Oh my god, how do I even eat this? Good. Way better.
So we've been cooking the kimchi now for a while, so I'm just gonna flip it so you can see. It's been a little bit lighter color. When it's been cooked a while, you wanna have it, a few black marks are okay. You obviously don't want it to be too black. You know it's cooked when it's become a little bit more pale. It's gonna be piping hot, so I'm gonna blow on it. Oh yeah. Kimchi that's cooked, in my opinion, is like 10 times better than when it's just served raw.
What an epic day we've had up here on the DMZ spy tour. We visited Paju, which is basically the border between South and North Korea. We did a DMZ tour, you know, really cool learning about the history, you know, all the conflicts that they've gone through between, you know, 1950 to now, and now, you know, it's basically like a peace border, it's a peace tour. And then we came out here and we had some delicious Korean duck barbecue, lots of delicious sides. I love the vegetables here in Korea. It's really blowing my mind, and every time we eat something different, which is so awesome. Well guys, I hope you love this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, turn to my channel, subscribe to us.
Sam and Audrey.
And we'll see you in the next travel food adventure in South Korea. Peace.